What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's good. Um, Back again for the first time, like I never left. Why I couldn't get that out? My school friends, we are here. Um, with this whole Planet X theory thing, this is just my conclusion on it. In the event that they don't tell people, or they tell people the last minute, right? I hope everybody see my video. You can kind of see the map of this country, because in other countries it looks crazy. All right, I'm gonna be real. People that live in the Caribbean, yeah, yeah, should get ready to get up out of there on some real stuff. If you live in the Caribbean, man, make plans to get up out of the Caribbean, because there will be no more Caribbean islands. It's gonna all be underwater. States in this country is gonna be underwater. All right. Now this is my theory. All the craziness happens, right? This mysterious planet comes and it gets too close to Earth, and it causes all these traumatic things to happen. All right. The powers that be, they go underground. Okay, they go underground and try to regulate and operate as like things are normal. Keep in mind all your satellites, and I heard, if you can go back and listen to that briefing that I think John Moore did, and that was back in 2008. He did that. If you can go back and listen to that briefing, it is very informative and very detailed what he was talking about. But at the same time, I know how the game is. People talk in code, right? They talk in code, and if you know, you know. All right, people talk in code. Now, this is just my theory. If the satellites and everything is not gonna be working no more, I mean, cell phones are not gonna be working no more, all of that stuff. All right, do your research. There are technology, old technology, where you can have radios that can work off crystals. Look it up. All right, these are some of the stuff that we need to be aware of. All right, but it made me think though. I got to get out of Florida. I got to get to higher ground. Definitely got to get to higher ground. But this is my theory. They're gonna go underground. Powers that be gonna go underground. All right. Once everything has settled down, and there are gonna be survivors. There are gonna be people that survive this thing, right? Society's gonna be in chaos. Right? They're gonna try and impose this martial law stuff, which is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like all the apocalypse movies you could think of. All right? Because of this polar shift and this the reenactment of the flood or the mud flood. All right, but not the flood, more like the mud flood. All right, technology is going to be useless, just like that leave the world behind stuff. All right, satellites go down, everything go down. GPS is going to be out the window. All right, what they can still utilize and what he said, what I heard subconsciously through his little brief is that AI is going to be essential, because you're not going to have everybody that's going to be want to be down with imposing any type of martial law or pushing any agendas when they have their own selves and their own families to think about, right? So then you'd have clones and AI. Then you have your AI to try and come in and enforce stuff. I know it sounds bugged out, but it's real, man. It's a real possibility, man. At this point, anything is possible. For my religious folks, I think you should have your faith and hold on to the faith that you have, because honestly, it doesn't look good. But with their AI, they're gonna try and use that to enforce the new world order. That's gonna be the new world order. Them operating through AI. Them AI will be your police force. They'll be your new military, and they won't say no. They will take orders because they'll be operated to do so. But the danger with that is that at some point the AI might become self-aware, and then they might turn on the humans. Thus, you have how your Terminator movie plays out, right? It gets deep, man, but it makes sense though. Where I hear like certain businesses are moving to certain locations now, especially on the East Coast. Certain establishments are leaving the East Coast, and they're going to Middle America, and then it makes sense why for years you've been hearing about they have these underground tunnels and tunnels that are built into mountains and these underground cities. That means that they've been preparing for this stuff for years, for decades. Because it's 2014 and he gave that brief in 2008. No, I'm sorry, it's 2024 and he gave that brief in 2008. So you know that they've really been planning for this stuff. Bless me. I try to give them the unsalted peanuts. That's what I be giving them. They come around this time. Once it start to get cooler in the evening, that's when they come out. They come out early in the morning and toward the evening when it's cooler. They're not out here when it's blazing hot. But yeah, man, I think the new world order is going to be enforced through this new AI stuff, through your robots and everything like that. And they might have these robots ready. These robots might be ready right now. That's why I say, man, stop worshiping these people, man. You're not going to be dependable. Um, Honestly and truthfully, man, I'm definitely going to try and make plans to get up out of this place and get to higher ground. Um, just because I'm being smart about it, because I don't want to be stupid. I can swim, but I can't swim against miles and miles of current coming towards me. It's gonna be a little difficult. Um, See my duck friends will be out here too. I fed them earlier. Gave them some bread, and I gave them some rice. They be out here fighting. They be arguing. Ducks are very territorial for some reason. Amongst each other, they're very territorial. Um, I had more that I wanted to say, but I don't know why I'm so lost in thought. Um, yeah, that's just my theory, man. With it, I think it's gonna be this new AI. Um, in the event that they do this martial law stuff, because regular people are not gonna be, they're not gonna be wanting to be around for that. They're gonna be wanting to make sure their family's okay and that they're okay, right? They're not gonna be trying to listen to nobody and take no orders from nobody. But robots will, artificial intelligence will, possible clones will. Stuff is real scenarios, man. That's why I know now it was a good thing why I wasn't in New York. It was a good thing I left New York, because New York is not going to be a safe place either. Majority of the East Coast is not going to be safe. You see those movies like 2012 and Armageddon, and it really makes sense, man. They know that there's gonna be another pole shift. Yeah, yeah, but take a look at that map from the video. See the locations, and think about moving, man. Get to higher ground, cause the water is coming, and they really haven't. Realistically, people should have been leaving those areas years ago, because they're not gonna be livable anymore. It's crazy, man. That you just find out about this stuff now. That was in 2008. He said that. It's crazy. But keep in mind, they're talking code. Birth rates are going down for a reason. A large, the people that was in charge before are not going to be in charge anymore. All right. This whole race thing is stupid. After a while, everybody's going to be trying to fight for survival. Not fight. Hopefully, not fight. But seeking means to survive. That's why I say people learn how to protect yourselves. I remember he was saying take classes in healthcare, um, survival classes, learning how to survive, um, medical experience, get some medical classes. So because hospitals might be unavailable at that time, learn how to protect yourself, learn how to use firearms, all that stuff, man. Because these things are gonna be crucial. These things are gonna be very, very crucial. Um, get to higher ground, man. Unless you got a submarine, I say get to higher ground. Because it don't look good. But like I said, certain people are not going to be in charge anymore, and that's not going to be a bad thing. I'm not going to be sad about it at all. But I can see now why your governments why they act so carefree about a lot of stuff, because they know something is coming. That's why they're so carefree about stuff, because they know they can't stop what's coming. To my religious folks too, pay attention too. They could be talking these Nephilim, Anunnaki, aliens, demons, multidimensional beings could be talking in code too. All right, keep that in mind, because this is a spiritual war too. On top of a physical one, it is a spiritual one. All right, see all my duck friends, they all surrounded me now. They all surrounded me. All right, y'all be good, man. Peace.